Our next speaker will then be Reverend Philip Valentine of the Self-Healing Temple. Reverend Valentine has been an inspiration to me over many years, and he was one of the first to alert me to the whole question of whether or not HIV was the cause of AIDS. And when he was telling me this, as I was doing research on the subject of AIDS, I said, this guy has to be crazy. But every time I hit him with a question, he had a response. And then he forced me to go doing tons of research, and lo and behold, I now find his conclusions to be extremely credible, as you probably will find yourself. So without further ado, I want to give a big round of applause to Reverend Philip Valentine, who's going to rock your world.
Thank you very much. I was told I have a short period of time, and if you know me, I'm always over-preparing, because it's been, 12 years that I've been trying to beat the drum in the African community, the melanated communities, about this thing, this apparition, this game, this wordology called AIDS. First, I'd like to thank the Reverend Al Sharpton for showing the cojones to put on a forum of the kind that is going pretty much against everything the establishment wants us to deal with. We were trying to do it with something called the Gathering of the Masters. I guess this is what it became. It had to become something larger in scope. I also want to thank my brothers, Dr. Jack Felder, and especially one close and dear to me, brother, Dr. Curtis Koss. Let's hear it for them right now. Come on. Brother Curtis came to me way back when, and even through the protestations of one that seemed like the Mad Hatter, he went ahead and took information, and he sought the truth, which is something that we don't have a habit of doing. We tend to be consumers rather than producers. And that goes for intellectually as well. The medical man has grown egotistical under the degrading influence of wealth, power, and worst of all, orthodox academic learning, where they allege themselves to be scientists possessed of mysterious powers of good over evil. In their overblown conceit, they presume to have the only answers, check that out, to any and all so-called diseases affecting the human body. They either deny or forget that nature herself is the first scientist and the greatest teacher, with the genuine mysteries containing the true power of health and healing. Consequently, it's to nature, not to medical church or the human science, that humanity must turn to for health, healing, strength, subsistence, knowledge, and wisdom. He hit it on the mark. So I'll go on to say, but guess what? Today, in modern man's desperate search for this ideal state of health, common sense and reason is purposefully subverted by scientific expertise. As a result, I could stand here for hours giving you dozens of reasons why you could never ever catch HIV/AIDS by sexual intercourse, but because of a relentless conditioning by medical science through the mass media, as well as an intellectually subversive diseducation system, what the Church of Medical Science advertises in just one television soundbite on 2020, on 60 Minutes, or on Nova, could wipe out all your memory, all your reason, all your logic, all your common sense, causing you to forget every pertinent word of wisdom you receive here today. Why is that? It's because of the wordology. That's right, it's all about the wordology and the way we are conditioned by them. Check this, brothers and sisters. Words are incarcerated thoughts, and those who control their imprisonment controls your reality. The fact that you speak the English language means that you are confined within a consciousness reality that you cannot access any reasoning outside of. And the way these newspapers put together their words, you would believe that the sky would be falling. We are a word-conditioned, word-controlled, word-intoxicated society, and as a result, we are too drunk with medical wordology to decipher and understand the subtle levels and depths that go into making up the great AIDS hoax. Brothers and sisters, there is no pathology called HIV as described by the medical church. There is no fatality called AIDS as described by the medical church. The only pathological fatality directly associated with this hoax is the legalized, legitimized killing mechanisms sanctioned by the mother church, AZT, DDI, DDC, DDL, acyclovir,